Hello and welcome back to Conairum. Here in the last episode, we talked to this mysterious head creature thing that... Okay, I think it's done there. This mysterious head creature thing here that thinks it's Frank Gilman, me, as well as the rest of the crew that came down to the Upuaut Base, and it was really kind of an odd conversation, but let's see what else we can find out here about where everybody is in this next adventure. Okay. Elevator, infirmary. Let's see here. Infirmary's already open, so why not check it out first? Okay, so that's J. DeWitt, the Upuaut Antarctic Expedition. Nothing special there, just some notes. What else is... Can I get in here? No, I don't. No, there's nothing special. It's always a bummer. I wish there was something I could actually look at there. What's this? Upuaut Antarctic Expedition Statement of Consent. By signing this document, you are agreeing to the terms written below. False statements made knowingly or willfully, including affidavits or other supporting documents submitted therewith, may be punishable. I hereby declare that I consent to perform my daily duties to the best of my ability, listen to the judgment of the expedition leader, Dr. Faust, and participate in a series of medical sessions as needed at the Upuaut Antarctic Base. The risks of participating in the aforementioned medical sessions have been fully explained to me. Any questions I have regarding the procedure, why it's necessary, its benefits, and risks have been answered to my satisfaction. Therefore, I give my informed consent to performance of the procedure by signing this Statement of Consent. Sounds pretty general. I think that's just... Yeah, I think it's just everybody in the crew. I mean, it's not just my signature, so I think it's just all of us who signed that. Let's see if there's anything in the fridge. That was a big sound. Yep. Oh, what's this? Note about my momentary death and suspension. Huh. I am told everything started after that disastrous incident during one of the Conairum sessions, resulting in my heart stopping for a short period of time. On the third morning after the incident, the first of my mental attacks occurred. After an uneasy sleep, I am told that I burst into a frenzy so powerful that the combined efforts of 3 men were needed to calm me down. In my sleep, I was babbling in an alien dialect of great edifices of light and shadowy mountains and valleys full of iridescent flowers or mushrooms. When I came around, they said the surge of madness died from my eyes, and in dull wonder, I looked at my questioners and asked why I was bound. Now Dr. DeWitt has ordered me to stay away from any further sessions until my full recovery. That's quite frightening, to be honest. So let's see... canteen. Let's check storage. Can I get a second light? No, it's looking at something. What's that? Some tube of some sort. Probably important somewhere. Well, considering the food that you guys are eating, I'm really not surprised. It's already rotten. Some herbal tea and sugar. The coffee and the black tea. Let's shut. Thank you.
Stuck.
And this last one doesn't open. Must be where the good stuff is then. Let's see. The more I look at this, the more I think of Dead Space with how busted up all the walls look. Medical supplies everywhere that I can't use. I know it's not, but... Similarities, man. Similarities. So these like pressure cookers? Well, let's see where we go. Cutscene it is. Okay. I'm guessing by my breath it's even colder down here. What's this? Guess it's that atrium I was referring to at the beginning of it. Some sort of tree. Glossopteris? Huh. Glossopteris. But hey, look! Grew a tree on Antarctica. Said it couldn't be done. We did it. Stop! Laboratory personnel only. Oh, lovely. I think that's... yeah, it's just a book. So I think this is totally where we want to go, because I think I'm lab personnel. Well, I guess whether I want to go there or not, that's where we're going. Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry, you can keep the light on. It's okay. Okay.
I need a phonograph cylinder.
It's probably what the thing by the storage room was. Surprise. Oh man, dude, you're leaving all of our radioactive mushrooms open. They're gonna thaw out and go bad. Squeakiest of all the squeaky doors. These are probably the glowing mushrooms that I saw. Let's see. Oh, okay. Thought we were about to see the Demogorgon from Stranger Things. I just... don't mind me, I'm just going crazy. It's okay. It's making noise. That was kind of gross. Okay. I mean, if I'm coughing this bad, imagine what that cat's gonna do.
Can't breathe.
Good old classic amnesia. It's a terrifying sound. Okay. See, I knew it was gonna get the cat sick. Okay. So yeah, it is turning into the Demogorgon, that's for sure. This fridge cannot save you.
Locked.
Of course. Should just assume that every door is locked unless it's already open. Like this convenient one. Okay. I'll just close this door here, and that should take care of you pretty good. I think that'll work. Or not. That's creative. It's awfully clever of them. Now we're here with more pressure cookers and some guy's body.
Who is this? It's impossible to determine with so much decomposition.
That's for sure. Well, that's good. We got a key out of it all. And a note that I hope I can put in the journal, because I can't read that. There we go, an anonymous note. We have finally finished excavating the monolith that was silently waiting for a soul to see it again. situated within the circular building we reached with the link elevator. That magnificent piece of carving was buried halfway down under a mound of debris, and most probably could have been written in the earliest pages of history. I cannot describe exactly my feelings for the first time when I stood aghast, contemplating that gigantic stonework inside of those time-worn halls of silence. Only God knows how many ages have passed since its initial carving. Just thinking about its age sends shivers down my spine. Which civilization could have constructed such grandeur, now wavering a forlorn goodbye without giving away the secrets of its masters? Furthermore, even though most of them are damaged beyond repair, we spotted some symbols resembling the rock art of the Sahara Desert in Southeast Asia. We don't have any strong evidence to suggest anything, but Cornell Blake clings mostly to the continental drift theory. In any case, we don't have enough data on its age, but it is evident that history must be rewritten. Okay, I guess that thump was just my foot. Yeah, it's just my foot. And these are more of those weird...
Oh, yes. These are the pre-human species we found frozen in a cave far south of the base.
Yeah. That's concerning. So it
Oh,
looks...
yes. These are the pre-human species we found frozen in a cave far south of the base.
I'd hoped he would have said something different, since, I mean, it's obvious that it's the same plant, but since that one's thought out. Yeah, another office. Let's shut the door and be courteous, because I'm going crazy, I can tell. Yep. It's because it's a plant. Them drugs got him all messed up. Poor Frank. Let's see what weird world this takes us to.
I believe no more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
Sounds familiar.
I think you should retire to your room. I'm going to think a bit more.
Okay, dude. Guessing that's Dr. Faust. I don't even know if he's actually there, but... It'd be cool if I could see more than just in front of me. To sit and brood, or to not sit and brood. That is the question of poor Dr. Faust. Yeah. Okay. So, is this just his house, or is this actually the house of the painter from Layers of Fear? That's kind of what this is looking like. But then again, I know most busted houses don't look too dissimilar.
It's locked. Locked.
Surprise. Is it locked?
Locked.
Yeah, but they're all locked.
It's locked.
Yet I don't mind that one being locked, because it's a terrible sound coming from behind it. That wasn't loud at all. Okay, well, I'd rather not touch that thing again. It's a little strange. The journal has been updated. Well, let's read it. The first Conairum event and a brief visit to the past. I'm at a complete loss for words. Simple remarks are insufficient to express my feelings right now. Was it a premonition or a vision? How should I interpret all of this? I don't know exactly. Suddenly I found myself drifting into a familiar room, a room that was long buried in my graveyard of memories, scribed on the epitaphs of things long past. Well, who knows there, Frank? Don't know what to tell you there, buddy. That could be useful somewhere. I guess I'm gonna take it. I don't have another option. Hey look, a plant that's not gonna make me insane. Hello, plant. You're so nice. Why can't they all be like you? Book, some more disgusting food. Let's see. Antarctica. Brown University Press. 92. Well, there's gotta be something special here somewhere. There we go. Oh, that was bright. That's kind of terrifying. Somewhat humanoid in form, these sculptures initially reminded us of, probably supposed to be there, I don't know, us of the Terracotta Army, sculptures carved as a funerary art, buried with the first emperor of China to protect him in the afterlife. But judging by the writings on some of the bas-reliefs, now we believe that these wooden puppets or golems were used to carry out some tasks for their masters, just like the Egyptian Ushabti, funerary figures, which are the servants of their owner in the hereafter. We saw the golems in several sizes, and it was terrifying to see the huge ones sitting in silence on the carved and polished rock stools, as if waiting for a command. I'm not gonna lie, if I was in a cave and I saw these things sitting there, I would probably be terrified as well. Because it looks definitely could be Egyptian. There are lots of gateways leading to the dark and damp corridors that were mostly carved in ages past. Some of them were covered by strange ivy-like plants swaying back and forth despite there being no external force to move them. They seem to come from the levels below, creeping through the crevices in the rock walls. To stop probable superstitious gossip among the crew, Dr. Barlow, our botany expert, personally started to examine them. The first submarine explorations revealed what was lying in the underwater caves. The most striking features were the structures with openings in them like doors and windows. They made us wonder whether those caverns had been carved underwater or if they had been submerged at a later date and thus had become redundant to those who had carved them. That's rather interesting. What's this? A note covered in blood about Dr. J. Barlow's note on the Diversahi mixture. Diversahi, the legendary drink of the oldest myths. I heard about the elusive mixture decades ago when I was writing my thesis on Salvia divinorum, also known as the Sage of the Diviners, an entheogenic plant used mostly in religious or shamanic ceremonies. For centuries, no one could gather any information about it other than its legendary mystical psychoactive properties. In some sources, it was the drink of the gods, while in others, a key for opening gates to places that lie beyond the conventional human senses. The soul bridge to be passed in order to leave the bodily restrictions of the flesh. Most scholars would kill even for a hint about its lost ingredients. That's something I was on the lookout for throughout my career. A new formula is forming in my mind. I feel like there is a chance for me to produce, if not the original, then a variant of the legendary mixture, the Versailles, with new clues I have uncovered during my work here. Well, that's certainly very interesting, Mr. Barlow. I guess we'll just have to see how things work out for us. But it's sounding more like the Conairum experience. We're using this weird liquid to make everything work. I'm not sure. So I really wonder where anyone else is, or if they really are part of the machine. It's just a normal book. About Carl Zeiss. Oh yeah, no. That was a terrible, not even a joke. But as far as where everyone else is hiding, so I think This is as good a spot as any to go ahead and use this as a momentary breaking point, since we've already discovered that creepy little plant here and went on that Conairum acid trip of death. But I think that's probably the best place to stop for now, because I have a feeling it's going to get really exciting, hopefully, the next part of it. So if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you want to, you can leave a comment, do whatever you want. Have a great time. But bottom line, I hope to see you guys in the next video.